Scylla. I'm a beauty, lifestyle, music, content creator, creative. I like saying creative because I feel like I'm all things. So welcome back to another vlog. At the moment, a lot of my vlogs have just been like day in the life of just everything I get up to. I have a lot of inspiring entertainers, etc., that follow me, so I just thought I go to all these places that are super cool and I get all of these amazing experiences, so I might as well just share it. I might as well just share it, because last year, 2020, so 2024, I actually had such an amazing year, and I've documented a lot of it but through reels. So if you check out my reels, you'll probably see like all of that on Instagram and a little bit on TikTok. But I didn't have this Osmo camera. I've got a Sony camera. Can't remember the make, but it's a Sony camera and it has a really good lens on it and it's pink. It's really cute. But sometimes I just can't be bothered to walk around with a big camera just lagging around the streets with it as well. And you know how London is, like people be stealing stuff out their day, so I didn't really want to deal with all of that. And then on top of that as well, it's just big and it's just in my bag, and sometimes I like taking small bags and just all of that. So vlogging was just kind of like, okay, I'm gonna wait till I get something that I know I can easily vlog with and it doesn't take up too much space in my physical. And so then I got this camera because when we were going to New York. If you haven't checked out my New York vlog, check out my New York vlog. It's couple of months back. But when we were going to New York, I said to myself, yeah, I'm gonna need a camera that is discreet and that I can walk around with. And also New York feels quite safe over there. I could be wrong, guys, I'm from London, so it feels quite safe. I feel like there's like police everywhere we turn. Everywhere we turned in New York, there was like police. But then I researched and found the Osmo, and most creators have got it. And I've seen quite a few creative girls at different events last year that had it. So I was just kind of like, okay, I'm gonna research it and figure out if this makes sense or not. And it did. So here we are. And I'm kind of glad I'm documenting everything, because you just get to see all the cool stuff. And like I said, I wish last year I would have kept the vlog diary of everything I did, because it was such amazing things. And yeah, I just wish I would have vlogged it, but I didn't. But here we are, and I feel like this year I've done better, and I'm going to continue vlogging because this format is just so perfect and easy for me. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying these vlogs. Coming up, we have Superdrug, the Root of It event. So it was just all about hair care, scalp care, all of that sort of stuff. They actually have like a new blood test system where you can go in the store and get your blood tested to see like what you're deficient in and what you need extra supplements in, etc. I actually really love their supplements because I use the hair vitamins. Hair gummies. It's a strawberry flavor. It's so good. Like it honestly tastes like a proper gummy, but it's packed with some amazing vitamins in it. So it has vitamin A, vitamin D3, vitamin E, C, B6, folic acid, B12, biotin, zinc, like all the good stuff basically. And yeah, I've been loving it. And they've got a kids one that my son takes as well. So yeah, it was insightful to go to that to get more information on like how we can take care of our hair, better take care of our scalp, how we can just look after the condition of our hair to just keep it thriving and growing. I am actually taking a Hair and Me supplement for my hair, for my edges and stuff. So I've been on the natural journey. I don't do relaxers or treatments or anything like that. I've just kind of been taking care of it as far as conditioning, pre-washes, just doing all that extra good stuff, and just kind of letting my hair in its natural state, and then just braiding it down and putting my wigs on, because that's where I feel like my hair grows the most, when I'm just letting it be, just wash it, condition it regularly, and then just doing the 1-2 braid and just putting my wigs on top. That's how my hair grows, guys. I feel like when I'm like manipulating it a lot and like doing box braids and like all that extra stuff, my hair just gets real thin. So yeah, everyone's different, so just figure out what works for you. I did actually get the Superdrug Athena collection, curl for it edit, which is really good for like, you know, those who've got coily hair, 4C, etc. She's got like a detangler shampoo and a spray, which is really good because my son's hair gets really coily. and tangly, so it's good to have that just to soften it up, just so I can comb through his hair and it doesn't hurt. So yeah, basically that was one event that's coming up that you're gonna see, which has been really fun. Also Sculpted by Aimee, which was actually on my birthday week, but I've put it in this footage because I hate like vlogs being an hour long. Unless you guys want it to be an hour long, let me know. That was really fun, trying out the new Weightless foundations that are really good. I just need to get my correct shade, because the shade that I got whilst we were there, I don't think it was exactly the right one. So yeah, I just need to get my correct shade. Then of course DJ AG, we were at another event, which I'm not going to get into for that specific event that we were there for. But anyways, we ended up seeing DJ AG whilst we were there. He was actually playing right outside the venue in Brixton, and we were like, I was like, oh, okay, because I ain't seen him play before, and obviously he's very well known, he's doing his thing, and I was like, okay, ciao. I'm not gonna lie, seeing him in person, real cute. But yeah, he was there, and I think he had on a really popular Jamaican artist. I just can't remember his name, but he has a song with Shensia. Two other artists that were there as well. They were Nigerian artists. Oh, I've just forgotten their name, guys, but you'll see. I think you'll see. I don't know how much footage I caught, but yeah, that was fun. And we ended up having a good time because we were just jamming, standing around, vibing, taking in the vibes, and it was a really fun set. Like, he does real fun sets, and just especially where we came from, going into this event, we needed that. And then lastly, we have WASTEMAN, which is a new film that's coming out February 20th. I'm actually really excited about this. The trailer looks amazing. They sent me they sent me the synopsis of the film, and I was kind of like, I don't know. It's a British prison thriller, basically, which is different. And at first I was like, oh, it's that stereotypical sort of like that gang violence and jail sort of stuff. Not usually my thing, but I wanted to give it a chance. And when they sent me the teaser, I was like, okay, this looks a bit interesting. And then when I saw the second teaser, I was like, okay, this looks like it could be something. And then they were doing a Q&A the day after I saw the second teaser. So I was like, okay, you know what, I'll just go. And obviously the actors who were in the film, so David Johnson and Tom Blythe, they're both the actors in the film. A phenomenal job. I always find it so fascinating how these guys just switch and they're just like totally different people. That's skill. That is skill. Basically follows the story of Taylor, who's played by David Johnson, his journey throughout jail, and just he's about to get released, and Dee comes in, who's played by Tom Blythe, causes some chaos. It's going to jeopardize his opportunity to get out, so he has to kind of sort of figure it out and see how he's going to play that one out, and without giving too much away. You know, you got to see it for yourself. Lots of twists and turns, very gruesome in some parts, but that's what makes it the British prison thriller, which I thought was quite interesting, because a prison thriller, I ain't seen nothing like that before. I've seen some prison related films, but it was different, and it's just not stereotypical. Let me just put it out there, because I put it up on TikTok, child. The video I think is on 250k now, but when it was moving, and whilst it was moving, I was like, the comments are just crazy. People are like, why are you putting it up now? Why do I have to wait? And I'm like, they have to promote the fact that the film's coming, you know, to give it a good chance to have a good run when it does come out in cinemas, at least, you know. And then, you know, some people are like, oh, it's a typical story, typical this, typical that, stereotypical. But when you watch it, I actually don't think it's stereotypical. It's stereotypical in the sense of what it is, but when you really watch it, it's actually diving into individual perspectives of how, you know, how they feel about certain things, and just the atmosphere, the true inner feelings, and even the cinematography and all the raw clips that they put in. It's so good. February 20th, I'm sure you guys will love it. And yeah, it's been quite an eventful time. A couple more things coming up. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying my vlogs so far. If this is inspiring you, please let me know down in the comments. I hope you enjoy the vlog, guys.
When I'm looking at you, I keep thinking, why can't she be like you? So I'm scheming, I can't go on like this. Believe it. that her love is true. Oh, standing on the dance floor while she drinking. You are all I want, girl. She's a chicken. We might be together, but love is missing. Girl, I want you. So what can I do?
Have you heard of King Coles yet? They're quite new, and they're more for like the 3A to 3C range.
Okay.
I think they're going to try and come into the more 4A, 4B.
So it's like detangling. I might need that for myself.
They don't know how to deal with us girls from young.
We know.
We're used to it.
Right. But the minute like it's a boy, it's like, don't touch me. Amazing.
So we're kind of the text behind the Black Castle and Shea range.
Right. Okay.
The actual own brand. The own brand Black Haircare range.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
The
that
gummies,
one,
yeah.
the gummies, and my son had the kids one.
Yes, launching more gummies.
Oh,
as
love
well.
it! It tastes so good as well.
Yeah, they do, don't they?
Just
Everyone
some-
says. And then today we're showcasing just a kind of capsule collection. So we've got our multivit, our skin, hair, and nails.
Yeah.
Lots of women that go through the menopause will talk about how they never had any hair loss problems before.
Okay.
And they go through and they experience thinning of the hair or hair loss. So just something as well for everybody.
Okay, yeah. That's amazing.
Yeah, and then also all of our own brand vitamins are a really affordable price point. So
That's
again,
the
try to
thing,
be as accessible as possible because not everyone can buy a 30, 40, 50 pound supplement.
Yeah, and they
So
cost a
ours are
lot. Guys, if you're all about hair care and just treating your hair, knowing how to look after it, listen to this panel. They have some incredible advice for men and women.
We are here to talk about hair care, hair loss, and the importance of speaking up and advocating for our own hair journeys as part of the Root of It campaign with Superdrug.
I run an online community called, it's actually called Bald Cafe, and I'm here to really talk about the kind of self-esteem, confidence issues that guys face when they're losing their hair through mainly male pattern baldness, right? That's quite obvious. Here to really kind of shed some light on that because I think it's quite an unknown kind of to the level that guys struggle with that sort of thing. So I've been doing that for about 8 years. It's my full-time thing now, which kind of again shows just how big of a thing it is for a lot of guys.
Curly hair, and that will be tutorials, product recommendations, just all things curly hair inspiration to help give people tips.
Amazing. And
I work from my own studio, and for those of you who don't know what a trichologist is we basically diagnose hair losses and scalp conditions, and then we create a treatment plan that's personalised to that specific person. I'm also on social media giving all things healthy hair, tips and advice.
and find Rebecca.
Hi everyone. So I work for Superdrug and I'm head of healthcare services, and we're talking to you today about our new blood test to test for hair health. So it's really exciting, which was just launched just today. And before that was also the senior buyer on Haircare, so all about product and then now about health and hair.
Sure, so as I said earlier, the kind of self-esteem, confidence, hugely impacted when, as a guy, when you start losing your hair. This was massive for me when I was 25, when I first started losing my hair. It took me about a year for myself, I chose in the end, after looking at various things I could do, I was actually so insecure about losing my hair. I was like, right, I have to face this. I have to know if the end game is to lose it, I have to be okay with that. So then that's kind of the path that I eventually went on. I first buzzed it quite early to kind of see, right, how's my life going to pan out?
Because it's surprising to people is how we deal with our hair when it's wet. Because when our hair is wet, it's very stretchy, and because it stretches so much, it actually makes it more fragile. So, for example, I get some clients saying, what I'll do is I'll wash my hair and then I'll put it in a claw kit because I'm not blow drying it, it's healthier that way. And actually that can be really damaging because you're pushing and manipulating the hair and stretching it, and then it's going to break more. So especially if you're repeating that over long periods of time, that's a really good little trick that anyone can do. It's free, of course, which is great, and it can make a huge difference, yeah.
Thank you. Harry, how about you for men?
Yeah, speaking of if guys are going down the road of hair loss prevention and stuff, The main thing that I see guys do is obviously you have to be on it, like it's a daily thing.
Cleansing properly, especially amongst us with textured, curly, afro hair types. I think we can shy away from doing a proper deep cleanse out of fear of our hair becoming dry. When really, in order for your conditioners to work, for your leave-in conditioners to work, your stylists, or whatever it is that you're applying after washing, they too apply to a clean base in order to actually penetrate the hair and do what they need to do effectively. So if you're avoiding shampoo, for the sake of avoiding dryness, it may actually be keeping your hair dry. So what I would advise is regular shampooing, maybe increasing the frequency that you shampoo. So say for example, if you're currently shampooing your hair every 2 weeks, then maybe increase it to every 10 days, or if you're doing 10 days, increase it to every week. And maybe alternate between a clarifying shampoo and a moisturizing shampoo, just to make sure that you're regularly getting a deep cleanse in your hair, which will then allow for your moisturizing products that actually penetrate your hair and do what they need to do. So small tweaks can make a big change, which I've noticed from personal experience.
Finding your balance, your personal balance.
Exactly.
Sure.
Similar to what everyone else has said, sort of 89% of people say hair is absolutely key to their identity. So we really know that it is really key and important to make sure that you're doing all you can to make it right. But like we said, not the legislation or whatever, but the internet, make sure you're going to the experts and doing what you can. Obviously, absolutely key to our event today, but we're launching our brand new blood test on High Street. So you can just book online and come in and see one of our expert nurses, and they pull your blood, we send it off to Thriven. You can talk to our team today that's just all here, and basically then analyse your blood with lots of different proteins, vitamins and minerals to see if you're deficient or high in any areas. And obviously, as we've all talked about, there's things such as the products you use, but also your nutrition and your levels inside that make a difference. So that you get the results, you log in, you can look at it all online, and then through that make a bit of a plan to change things. But we're really excited, can't we?
The good side and the bad side with everything when it comes to social media. The good side is that you have like free access to dermatologists, trichologists, even doctors giving really good advice online. The frustrating thing for me is the, I think someone mentioned this earlier, is the unrealistic expectations that we see, especially when it's like, buy this product, this is how I got my hair from this to this in a month. And as a trichologist watching this, it's so infuriating because everyone is so different and we don't know the backstory to that person. Look for a magic potion, don't they? And they're like, this oil sounds amazing, I'm going to get it. So that's my frustration with social media. It's a love-hate thing. So I think just really be mindful of where you're getting your information from.
A lot of discernment, sure.
Unaffected hair pattern loss.
Yeah, I think sleep really relates to stress. And stress is a massive factor when it comes to shedding. So it's really important that we're resting and allowing our body to recuperate. When we're it's kind of a domino effect. So if you're not sleeping, you're probably going to be more anxious, more stressed. Because you're more stressed and anxious, you're not sleeping. So it's kind of that pattern. With that, you may suffer with your diet. So that, for me, is why sleep is so important, because it kind of plays into that.
Superdrug Event, the root event. Say hello, people. Wow.
Tell me, baby.
I don't even know what to do, but
especially with the weight of the product, it's not super heavy on the skin. So today when I was rubbing my nose, I was like, look, I probably should do that. But I just completely forgot I was wearing it.
I love that.
I'll let you guys go and get colour matched if you have any other questions.
So the Sculpted by Aimee event was so fun. It literally felt like a night out. The drinks were given. I don't normally have nights out, and most events I go to are during the day, so this was really a nice touch, but it was beautiful. The Weightless Foundation is so good. And we got to meet Aimee herself. She is so stunning, honestly.
It's going to inject glow like you've never seen before. Amazing. Yeah. I'm so excited. I can't look around. Yeah. I'm great. Yeah. I was like, what's Aimee saying? I'm like, well, on a Monday, on this, on a Friday. Okay, yeah. I can't wait to see what there is. Thank you. Let me just grab that for you.
Just like two ways on me. I'm your king, be my queen. And what do you wanna do tonight? My truck is parked out front, so let's ride. I can read your mind, baby. Oh, I know what you're thinking. Oh, what you're thinking.
The lighting's actually nice. Yeah, it's insane. Do you want like pictures, video? I'll wait for tomorrow when she's doing your makeup artist. I'm like shocked when people say that. Little drunk face.
Make your mind lose control over your body. That's my goal. So baby, just come down here. Just let the gravity pull you near me. I can read your mind, baby. I can know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. It's alright. Can you feel me? Yeah, it's alright. Yeah, I can read your mind. Just me and you right now.
Right, it's so good.
Yeah, and I need it, baby. It's alright.
Recording.
So when you upload it, is it going to be quality?
Honestly, I use this. I bought it this year like that.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. So initially we were here for a screening that didn't go according to plan, long details to spare, but we ended up just chilling at the bar and then chilling at DJ AG's set right after.
Hello, are you guys seeing the bass? Are you guys seeing that? So cute. And then what, I turn it like what?
Like, you see this to the side, and it will like spin, like it will turn around.
How do I push this around?
Just shove it.
Oh, like a PS. What the fuck? This is what my next paycheck from TikTok. This is what I'm gonna use to get.
When I was going,
you know,
it depends what your definition of fun is.
I mean, to be honest, I moved back after university.
Okay. Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Like, you guys, I know, like, with clubbing, I did a lot of it when I was at university. I'm going with my sister. Like, I want her to experience these things with me, because she's 20 now. I'm 23. Tells me. I was seeing people, like, acting crazy. I'll literally be smiling with you. Yeah. And I'll just be going clubbing with my sister. So you guys, like, go to, like, clubs in the UK?
I'm being honest.
I mean,
to be honest, I'm not gonna go.
You see, I can't.
I respect it. I don't really go anymore.
I can't speak for now, but back then it always used to be like Shoreditch.
I saw that online.
Shoreditch.
Really?
So there's like a little, well, not just that bit, but there's like a strip, yeah. Once you come out of the station, I think you walk a little bit.
Different clubs.
There's like there's like a strip with like different clubs in it. Usually they have like really good nights. So there's like a club that will have like an R&B hip hop night and blah 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 blah. So normally that's the spot.
Yeah, Afrobeats.
Yeah, that too. But it's just, you just gotta check it beforehand, you know.
Yeah. So
In Croydon, but I don't know anymore.
And then Croydon, you're basically.
I've heard a lot about Croydon.
You're
I knew it from Croydon.
So you're gonna feel like you're traveling to France if you go to Croydon.
Hi. Yaki ponytail.
It's amazing.
It's actually so pretty.
That's actually cool.
Yeah, no, it's
So I think we should.
Yes, let's do this.
Put that on here. Yeah. After, and then I don't know how to do it.
I don't know how to do it either. Okay.
So we drink it. Ain't nobody know what we're doing.
Okay. Cheers.
Everybody.
Oh.
Kilos in my back, take Amtrak down south, and she flies back. My clinic has ponytails tied back. I just hit 6 still behind tie back. They content create, I despise that. I create content, then they tries that. Run these jewels, there's rules, I don't buy it back. I've topped all these lists, where's my prize at? 60-day stars and 20-year thousandaires. Not enough shopping, whole lot of browsing ass. My reinvention, I know you thinking how's it fair. You street kings, but you never fit a crowd in there. Supreme team parallels when the powder clears. I seen things that I'm still not even proud to share. You Zeus network niggas, you hear me loud and clear. Get these 5,500 to host the niggas out of here. Sand color Rolls Royce me like Sally's here. The only Audi here is driven by my outfit. The people close out! Trunk full of talcum here. Shotgun with your ex feels like Malcolm's near. Send a hit through a text, ain't no shouting here. Bypass if I ain't too much crowd in there. I spend summers with the next love that mountain air. Kilos in my blind back, take Amtrak down south and she flies back.
Clear the way, track. Is he coming back? One more. Is he coming back? Yes, he is.
I despise that. I create content, then they tries that. Run these jewels, there's rules, I don't buy that. I've topped all these lists, where's my prize at? Call me Mr. Brella, how I weather the storm. At 43 milli, I'll pull off like an orange. I got different blind bitches trying to see what I do. Little feature niggas spreading the stool. Say the lawyer to set the feet. Not for what we do, open up like it's therapy. That number ain't fetching me.
Alright, you good? Right, I've got 5 minutes and I have to go, man.
Internetica! When I say AG, you say Brixton. AG! Brixton! AG! Brixton! When I say Raga,
You know we in Winner Square, right? And you know it's Black History Month, right? You know, and our ancestors would be proud of us if you follow my league. See? Play the Black Man song. Big up all internet world.
Yeah, they were bust for me. Tricky niggas puzzle me. I could never buy a bitch a burger cause she fucking me. I got homes I ain't sleep in. The options, my nigga push. Keep dirty white moving like wash cause they watch it. I'm like white bitches the way I pop shit. I need God to play the lead in my white outfit. The curse of the sea bulls. When you become the devil or the tap is a Negro. I came to terms that I'ma probably outgo my heat. Come get with me. Kilos in my back. Take Amtrak down south and she flies back. My connect has ponytails tied back. I just hit 6 mil behind ties that. They content create, I despise that. I create content, then they tries that. Run these rules, there's rules, I don't buy back. I've topped all these lists, where's my prize at? If they had the way the operation, call it obese. I mix it like my homes, then I tell them go deep. The rags I drop, playing hide and go seek. The Bentley leather match the paper, that's the motif. Just to think I built a rap career off in OZ. I'm watching new niggas rap just to OD. If I did it.
Black man dance, black man rule all nation. Black man a boom, black man a bang, black man can carry a lion. Black man fight for all man right. Black man Jesus them never like. Roman spy, Roman lie, Roman make a black man die, take nail and knife, kill the Christ. Hey, next time you know, maybe
yes,
have a presentation for you know. But the time too short. Next time.
Yes.
Where
can they follow you? Where can they follow you, bro?
Follow me on Facebook, G Spenxin. Follow me on the Instagram, raga.24/7, saying, and follow me on the TikTok as Raga G Artist, Raga G saying, big up internet ticker, and big up all of my ancestors, my father and my brother who passed, and this a win rush, and we not stop till the reparation and repatriation.
About to sell it to me. I done sung along with rappers I never believed. Came back for the money, that's the devil in me. Had to hide it from the church, that's the devil in me. I never thought twice what the pressure would be, cause niggas' chains look just like the pressure to me. 850 kilos in my back.
I want to go and see my African crew.
Wow.
When I go, bang, bang. Me and him always dance when we go in the club. People look at us like,
in a bad way. Like timing, organization, and
everything, bro. This is Don't worry, next time when I hit.
timing was bad, isn't it?
Honestly, the night ended up being so good. DJ AG's set is incredible. Had so much fun. More fun than I expected tonight. It's just...
Thank you, though. Thanks for the invite.
Of course.
It's been a good evening, man.
Yes.
It's been a good evening. So cool.
Oh no. My goodness. Lastly, I was kindly invited down to watch WASTEMAN. So this film comes out in February next year. It's not your stereotypical gang violence film. If you've been on my TikTok, you would have seen my review. But yeah, it's an incredible film, shot so well. A British prison thriller, which is so different. I've never seen anything like it, but it definitely shows the perspective of some of the inmates in there. We also got to see and also preview the Q&A with some of the actors. So this was really incredible, honestly.
For the after screening,
yeah,
loved it. I'll be open very soon, so if you just want to take this bit.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thanks.
So silly, you need to act like I need you back. When all I can think about is that since I seen you last.
Here we go. Yeah, keep it going. It's like the generation gap thing. Come on, girl. She stares. There's another chair.
It's coming.
Do you want me to stand and you sit down? I've got Crocs on. They're very ergonomic. No, you're good.
That inmates were making from phones they'd smuggled into their cells, and somehow they set up their Instagram account and were uploading it, and you had this incredible window into this other world. And it was completely different to, like, technology has changed so much over the past sort of 15 years that there was a truthfulness to this kind of like the texture of the phone footage, and then just seeing what on earth all these guys were getting up to in prisons was just mind-blowing. And it just became apparent that it was really like ripe for my next short film. Especially I was broke as well, so I was a bit like, I can shoot it on my phone. So that's a bonus. So yeah, I made this short film. It was about 6 minutes, all shot on a phone, and it was fun because it was just had this sort of, you know, it had the same kind of gritty rawness as all this footage that was coming out. And that was, like, I think the first stepping stone into this other long journey of getting this film made.
Hey, look, iPhone said it's good enough for Soderbergh. It's good enough for you, so that's great. Sophia, can you tell me a little bit about the, I guess, development process, working with the writers and working with Cal, and I guess that kind of initial draft versus the shooting script?
Yes, you may.
Thank you. Yeah, it was quite a sort of serendipitous journey, really, because I came across an old draft of Wasteman as actually a spec script for another project for another director, and Hunter, the original writer, was telling me, Cal developed this whole story, you have to meet this director, and I watched all of Cal's shorts and I was like, how has Cal not made a feature? He's so talented. And at the same time that we were optioning it and starting this journey together, David and I met. And over a coffee, David was like, oh, I've heard that you are back on Wasteman and Wasteman's back. And I was like, how do you know about Wasteman? And he was like, back in the day, it was my first ever film audition. And there was something so strangely magical about that moment. And then David and Cal met, and then we rewrote the script for David's character with Owen Doran, who came on and did the rewrite.
But for me, at its core, it was a peek into a real thing that affects all of us. You know, whether you like it or not, I think prison affects all of us. We pay our taxes to this. I'm not just talking about the prisoners. I'm talking about the people that work there, and all of that. So for me, the first point of call was trying to find what that looks like if you're looking through the glass and then trying to be on the other side of the glass. That's what I wanted to find.
Tom, you had just kind of, was it like 3 weeks before you just finished shooting Plainclothes, and then you had to go straight in, and Dee is like a character where there's so much machismo and bravado, but you can tell that this is a sensitive soul underneath who's just trying to survive. So yeah, how is that transitioning into that frame of mind in such a small space of time?
Yeah, I mean, I'd like read the script about a year before then kind of reconnecting with it, and kind of had almost forgotten about it, and I loved it and then thought it wasn't happening. And then these guys brought it back to me, and I was in the middle of shooting Plainclothes in Syracuse, New York, when I met with Cal on Zoom, and he was like, we're back. And I was like, great. And he was like, can you be ready in a month? And I was like, yeah, I think so. Or in 2 months. 2 months then, because of the process of filmmaking and getting things greenlit, basically became 3 weeks, and kind of, yeah, we kind of like literally got like a week or two's notice, didn't we, before we had to be kind of ready. But these guys, in like a blind act of faith, had been kind of building sets and casting and stuff without the green light even being lit. And so, yeah, I kind of finished Plainclothes, which was a very different character, very, way more like Taylor actually, psychologically, way more kind of in his head and watchful and yeah, almost paranoid. And Dee is the opposite. Dee is someone who like takes up space and dominates before he can be dominated. And
original idea, I guess it's there, but we didn't lean on that by the time we finished. So I couldn't tell you quite how the rest of that came out. You know, it's almost a sort of subconscious thing. We're just talking out with the writers, and clearly over the course of the sort of years that we were writing and rehashing the story, it's just sort of, you know, meandered in this subconscious way, and we've ended up here. I think there was one element that I had, one theme that I'd noticed in particularly some of the real like classics, was there was a bit of a rule where if you're gonna throw your character into like a really shit situation and throw your audience into that same shit situation, and then keep them there for an entire film, you kind of want to give them something at the end. And that was something that sort of, there was earlier versions where, like, you know, Taylor doesn't make it, or there were so many different, you know, ways that we could have gone. But when we sort of realised that he could have a happy ending, I was like, or at least a hopeful ending, as perhaps truer to the story. That was quite a nice release, because we sort of realised, like, oh, we're actually able to do that because it's been heavy enough throughout the film that we can do it, and it doesn't feel too cheesy.